Hi, everyone. I'm Barbara Nickel from the League of Women Voters, and I'm here with Jerry, who's going to introduce herself to you now.
I'm Jerry Classic, League of Women Voters Mount Baldy area board member.
And I'm the president. I was supposed to say that at the beginning, but I've neglected. It's okay. But I do want to say a couple of things about the League before we start this. The League of Women Voters is a nonpartisan organization that never supports or opposes parties or candidates ever. We do empower voters and defend democracy through advocacy, education, and litigation at all levels of government. If you want more information about us, I invite you to go to our website at lwvmountbaldyarea.org, and you'll find lots of information about what we're working on there. Okay, I am going to begin to share my screen, and we'll go through the slides for Jerry to present them. So hold on just a moment. Let me get this slideshow started. Take it away, Jerry.
Okay, as you can see, we're going to discuss the pros and cons of the Pomona City Measure Y, which is titled Pomona Kids First Initiative. Measure Y was qualified by a petition signed by the required number of Pomona voters. The question is, shall the city charter be amended to require that at least 10% of the city's annual revenues be allocated to children and youth programs by the fiscal year 2030 to 2031, in addition to the current funding for these programs, and to establish a city department of children and youth to administer this funding? Currently, the city's budget, unrestricted revenue budget, is $154 million, and about $15 million, or 10% of that, is spent on youth-oriented programs. According to the most recent census, 22% of the city's children live in poverty. That's not just low income, that's poverty. In March, the city's transaction and use 3/4-cent sales tax was extended permanently by the voters to expand budget numbers. Okay, the proposal in Measure Y is that beginning next year, 2025, the budget for this new Children and Youth Fund would increase by 2% of the unrestricted general fund, in addition to what is spent now on children and youth, rising to 10% by budget year 2021. This money would be used to fund no-cost programs serving ages 0 to 24 years. And the funds would go to nonprofits and public agencies through grants and awards. Up to 10% of this fund could be used for administration. There would be an accountability board to award funds with the approval of the city council. So the fiscal impact is estimated to be that by the year 2033, the city may need to consider ways to increase revenue or decrease expenditures in other areas in order to balance the budget and keep the Department of Children and Youth fully funded. A yes vote means support of a gradual increase in funding on programs for those aged 0 to 24 years to 10% of unrestricted funds under a new Department of Children and Youth. A no vote means funding for all programs within the city remains the decision of the city council. Supporters say that this ensures Pomona's children are safe and feel emotionally and physically healthy through violence prevention, workforce development, education, recreation, and other positive programs for children. It ensures the equitable distribution of community resources to our young people, and it strengthens collaboration among agencies and organizations who would be serving young people. Supporters include the California Community Foundation, Children's Funding Acceleration, Pomona Valley Pride, and Gente Organizada. Opponents say that this funding increase would endanger current city services such as police, fire, park, and library services, and may require increased taxes in the future. It creates an unnecessary bureaucracy. Opponents include Save Our Pomona Public Library and Pomona Mayor Tim Sandoval. This slide is just to remind you that the league has a website, vote411.org. If you want to know more about the candidates on your ballot, you can go there and find out. We also will have other YouTube videos on the other measures on the ballot. I hope you check all this information and vote on November the 5th.
Thank you, everyone. And as Jerry said, we want everyone to vote on November 5th. Oh, wait.